So a very good afternoon to everyone. So first of all, let me give you a glance at what we have discussed in the last session. We have started with pseudo element selectors. How many pseudo element selectors we have seen? What is that? Before, after, first line and first letter. After pseudo element, we have seen something called as pseudo class selectors. How many pseudo class selectors we have seen? What is that? Link, visited, active and hover. What link will represent basically? It will represent the unvisited link. What visited will represent? Visited link. What active will represent? Active. So if you wanted to change the default color, you can use all these three. So with the help of hover, what we have done? With the help of hover, what we have done? We have given an effect of hover to that particular content. So these things we have done in the last session. Now my friend, please have a focus. I have already been assigned with a project to you guys that you have to create a Zomato project, like Zomato project only you have to create as a front end. So there, that whatever the things has been displayed in the Zomato, in the same format you have to display. What are all the things they have displayed? First of all, they have used HTML. HTML, why they have used? To place the content. Content you can take in the form of anything. Am I clear? After that, they have used CSS also. Might happen they have used React also. But the task has given for you, first of all, you have to use HTML. You have to use HTML technology, and by using HTML, you have to place a content, and I can give you assurity by using HTML you can able to place. Understand? Now the time will come to design that particular content, that whatever you have placed. So if you want to design that particular content, or if you wanted to apply the styling, you can use CSS. Am I clear? So CSS, up to yesterday, whatever I taught, that particular things you can implement, or whatever is pending to teach for me in the CSS, that I will complete. So but after the completion of CSS, what I am expecting is you have to complete your project end to end in the part of front end. Yes, back end right now you cannot use. Database also you cannot use. But how to implement database, how to implement back end, that you will understand in your advanced Java. But right now, as a front end trainer, it is my responsibility to get you with the front end things, to get you with the front end projects. So how to implement front end project, that I have already been conveyed. You have to use HTML, you have to use CSS. Now the time will come, at the end you have to submit your final project. So whatever project that what you will be creating, that at the end you have to submit it to me. Now how to submit, that will be a main question. How you will submit? GitHub. Now my friend, there is one GitHub. GitHub in sense, it is a version control. What is this? It is a version control. So what you have to do basically, at the end when you will complete with your project, you have to submit that project to me. So first of all, you have to take your project, you have to host your project in the GitHub. After hosting your project in the GitHub, you have to generate a link to that particular project. You have to generate a URL to that particular project, and that link you have to submit to me. Am I clear? If I will open that link, that complete project should be visible for me. Whatever you have done, that complete project will be visible for me if I will open that particular link. But the main question will come, how to generate that particular link? How we can generate? You guys have any idea how to generate? No idea? See, I will upload one video on Saturday. So by Saturday, you will be getting one video, how to upload the projects and how to generate a link on GitHub. So that video you have to refer, and by referring that video you have to follow all the steps whatever I will be concluding or I will be including in that particular videos. So by referring that particular videos, you have to try to upload a project in the GitHub, and you have to try to generate a link also. Understood? And on Monday, means coming Monday, that time will be the last day for you to submit your project. So on coming Monday, you will be getting a reviews, you will be getting a marks that what you have done on that particular front end project. So on Monday at the same time I will be coming. On Monday there will not be kind of any sessions there. On Monday just you have to come to me and you have to explain your project. Explain in the sense what are all the codes you have written, each and everything should be explained. If you will mug up the things and if you will copy and paste, that I will get to know. And my friends, let me give you a clear cut understanding. Placement teams directly asking from us that if is there any candidates, so that we can refer to that particular candidates to the job, to the particular drives. So directly they are asking from me. And I cannot able to refer everyone. I can only refer to such candidates who really worked hard to that particular projects, who really implemented a good projects and really implemented the thing that whatever been taught in a class. So those name only I will be referring to that particular job portal, to that particular drives, to the placement team. So let me give you a clear cut picture over here and take this project in a serious note. So whatever the thing has been assigned for you, take everything in a serious note. You don't know how it's going to help you. That particular things you can't able to identify. And how it will help you, that depends on your performance in the class, that depends on your projects, that whatever you will perform over here. So that is why I used to give the assignments, I used to give the projects, I used to give the particular task in the class only. And I know who all are doing the particular task and who are not doing a particular task. That image is in the mind of me. So let me give you a clear cut picture. Take this project in a serious note and complete your project by Sunday. This Sunday you have to complete your project, and on Monday at the same time you have to be available over here. And I don't know what is the strength of this particular batch, but again those who will not come, they will not be getting any kind of marks, they will not be getting any kind of reference to that particular front end drive, to that particular web development drive. And that announcement also you will be getting in the Slack group related to the projects. Am I clear? So everyone who belongs to this particular batch, August and September, everyone should come on Monday at 2 p.m. with your final project. And on Sunday only, that submission, that what you have to do. Submission in sense, on Sunday you have to generate a link. You have to generate a link on GitHub. That videos I will share on Saturday. So on Sunday you should generate a particular link, and I will be sharing one Google form. In that particular Google form you have to upload that particular link. You have to give your name, you have to give your email ID, and you have to give that particular link, that what you have generated, and that link should work properly. Again I am giving you one clear cut understanding, that particular link should work properly, that what you have generated with the help of GitHub. So my friend, GitHub is like a version control. So basically people uses GitHub for the project purpose only. For example, if I will consider before pandemic, GitHub was there, but that time GitHub was not that much popular. But it starts getting popular when the pandemic hits over here. So from that time it starts getting popular. And why it starts getting popular? It is very simple, because everyone is not present in the same premises. Might happen you will be present in your hometown, might happen your manager will be present in their hometown. So if one person wanted to connect with the multiple projects, or multiple person wanted to connect with the one project, they can connect with the help of GitHub. For example, whatever the projects you are doing, your managers can have an eye on that particular project. Yes, both are not present in the same premises, but again they can view your project with the help of GitHub. So that is the main important thing. And again, if you will go for an interview, definitely interviewer will ask about your GitHub link. Definitely they will ask. So you have to be taking these things in a particular serious note, and you have to generate a particular link. So make sure that you should do particular things and you should generate this particular link by Sunday. And on Monday, whatever things you will showcase to me, on that basis I will be giving you a marks, and on that basis I can refer you to that particular drives. So whatever will come related to the web development. Again HTML and CSS, that whatever is being running over here. After your CSS, advanced Java, that what has already been started. Advanced Java has already been started for you guys. So there also, whatever the HTML content, whatever we have learnt, everything you are going to implement. Whatever database thing we have learnt, everything you are going to implement. Once your advanced Java will get complete, your JavaScript session will be started. After your advanced Java, or might happen parallelly also it can start. But it depends on the situation to situation. So after your CSS, your this session will be paused because advanced Java has already been started. Once it get complete, your JavaScript session also will be started, and who will take your JavaScript session and on what basis it will be taken, that every information you will be getting in the Slack group. But again, for the time being, whatever I have been taught related to HTML and CSS, everything you have to include in your project and you have to submit on Monday. So everyone should be present over here on Monday by 2 p.m. I will be coming with my laptop. You have to come one by one. So in 1.5 hours, how many of the students I can able to attend? I can attend and I can give a marks and I can review your projects. So Monday will be the last day of the submission, and I don't want any kind of excuses. Sir, I have not able to generate the link. No. If you will give excuses, then again you can able to lose the marks to that particular project. So it depends totally on you. If you wanted to give excuse, you can give to me. But really, if you wanted to work hard, really if you wanted to implement that particular projects, you can able to implement. Because as a trainer, I have referred many of the students directly and they got placed. Not on the basis of just they are coming to the class, not. They are doing their projects on time. They are doing all the particular tasks on time. They are very much attentive in the particular classes and they are very much serious. So on that basis, I have given their particular names to the particular drives, to the placement team. So it totally depends on you. How you will perform, in the same way you will be getting the result. Am I clear to everyone? And tomorrow, just I am expecting you guys to come with your laptop. At the end, I will review your project, whatever you have done related to the HTML. But tomorrow, it will not be the final one. Final one that I have already been conveyed on Monday. But again, feedback is very much compulsory. So tomorrow you should come with your laptop, you should open your laptop and you should showcase to me that whatever the things you have done related to the HTML, related to the content, how you have placed and what are all the things you have placed. Because my friend, front end plays an important role. Because going ahead you can learn React also, going ahead you can learn Angular also. So this thing is very much important. And as a fresher, at least you should know HTML, CSS and JavaScript. You should have an hands-on practice on this particular thing. And you should also have a GitHub. GitHub link you should have with you. And how to generate everything you will understand on Saturday. That video that I will be sharing to you guys. Am I clear? Now let us start with the session that what I have decided for you to teach. So how many of you have implemented with the span tag? How many of you have implemented with the span tag? Okay. What about you? Yes? You guys were absent yesterday. How many of you have implemented with the email validation? Correct email validation. You guys were not present yesterday. Anyways, today I will again review that particular email validation. Definitely today again I will review this particular thing. And today I am expecting all this particular thing or whatever I had taught in the last session. Now in today's session, we are going to understand about div tag. You guys have heard this particular terminology, which is a div tag. Basically div stands for the divisions. Now whenever if you wanted to divide your web page, you can use div tag. Now you will ask, sir, can you give the real-time example? Yes, I can give. What is this? This is one VS Code, right? Now for this particular VS Code, we have given a separate divisions. We have given a different divisions. Now you will ask, sir, how we have given a different divisions? It is very simple. If I will ask, what is this? This is an Explorer. So for Explorer, we have already given a separate divisions, or they have already given a separate divisions. Now what is this? What is this? This is our main editor. For this also we are having a separate divisions. Now if I will ask, what is this here? What is this? This is a file name. For this file name also they have already been given a separate divisions. And above this file name we are having something called as search. For search also they have given a separate divisions. It means for one web page only, they have given a different divisions. And if you wanted to get this particular divisions, you have to use div tag. Am I clear? And div tag, it is compulsory to use for the particular web page. Understand? For example, for this particular editor, I have used p element. For this particular file name also, I have used p element. Now my friend, if I will give styling by using element name, it means same styling will be affected for the both the editors. It means same styling will apply for this also, same styling will apply for this also. Now I wanted to get the different styling. What we can use here? One way is we can use ID attribute, and with the help of ID attribute we can get a different styling. But my friends, if you are using ID attribute, you will not be getting any kind of divisions. Yes, different styling you will get, but different divisions you will not be able to getting with the help of ID attributes. And again, I can tell you over here, if you are providing a divisions, then this particular divisions will not be visible for you. Yes, internally it has been given, internally that divisions has been given, but if you wanted to view your divisions, you have to use border property. What you have to use? Border. So with divisions, border is compulsory. If you will not use border, then divisions will not be visible for you. Yes, internally you can able to give that particular divisions, but if you wanted to view that particular divisions, you have to give border. So over here also, this lining they have given, this line is not visible properly over here, but this lining they have given so that we can able to identify this is one separate divisions and this is one separate divisions. Here also that lining they have given so that we can able to identify this is separate divisions, or whatever lining they have used over here, they have given with the help of borders only. Am I clear? Now, if you wanted to view your source code for a particular web page, how we can view? We can use inspect, right? So what I will do, I'll go to my browser here. Let me open my browser. Let me open my inspect. Please focus here. How many times they have used div tag here? Multiple times they have used. Why they have used multiple times? Because they have given a different divisions to a particular web page. So my friends, let it be any web page, you have to use div tag. Yes, span tag is not compulsory, other tag is not compulsory, but div tag it is compulsory, so that we can able to divide our web page to a particular, to a different sections, to a different divisions. So div tag it is compulsory, and you should know where you have to give div tag. Am I clear? Now here also you can able to identify. If I will scroll this is one division, right? And this is other divisions. Why they have given these divisions? Because they can able to identify, or we can able to identify, this is our Google home page and this is our inspect page. And how they have differentiated these divisions? With the help of borders. And if they will not give borders, then you cannot able to identify this is a separate divisions. Yes, they have used div tag, and with the help of div tag they have also given border property, so that we can able to identify this is a separate divisions. So whenever if you wanted to get the divisions, you have to use div tag also, and you have to use border CSS property also. Then only you can able to view the particular divisions. So this thing you should know into your mind. Now let us see how to use div tag. So what I will do, I will close this particular browser. So let us create a new file here. Let us give a name div.html. Let us generate my structure. Let us give my title div tag. Now first of all, what I will use here, div. The moment I have typed div, one suggestion it has given to us. Just we have to hit enter. Now by seeing this particular tag, you can able to identify this is a paired tag. So your div tag is also a paired tag. Now what I will do, I will use p tag. Inside this I will use one content tab academy. Now what I will do here, I will use my div tag, or directly I can use inline CSS here. Can we use inline CSS? What is inline CSS? Directly to that element if we are giving a styling with the help of style attribute. So we can use style attribute here. So what I will do, I will give border. So 2 pixel we can give, solid we can give, black or anything we can give. Let us view our result. Just a minute, guys. We have given the border for this particular content. Now my question is, if I will use one more p element, can we get the same effect to that particular p element? If I am giving inside a div tag, for example, what I will do, let me close this. One more p element I am using, please focus here. Let me execute this. Now, how many p elements we have used? 2 p elements we have used. Now, one p element where we have given inside div tag, one more p element where we have given inside other div tag. So, my friends, whatever styling you have given for the first p element, that particular styling will not be affected for the other p element. So, this thing you should know. And whenever if you wanted to get a divisions, it is compulsory that you have to use border. If I will not give border, then you can able to view that this is a separate divisions. No, you cannot able to view. Yes, you got the divisions internally, but again if you wanted to view that particular divisions, border is compulsory. Am I clear? Not only like this, if you wanted to use ID attribute, that also you can use. How we can use ID attribute here? Like this also you can get this particular thing. If you wanted to use ID attribute, that also you can use with the div tag. Now again, if you wanted to give a styling, what you have to use? You have to use this ID attribute value. If you will use ID attribute value, then the styling you will get just for the first p element. How we can use ID attribute value? We can use style tag, right? Style tag. Now what I can use? #1. We can give border. Now whatever borders we are giving right now, it will only affect for the first p element. Let us give black. Just it has given effect for the first p element. You can use ID attribute value also. Am I clear? But again, directly if you are using ID attribute value, that time you will not get the divisions. You have to use divisions also, you have to use div tag also, and you have to use ID attribute value also. So like this also you can get this particular styling. Either you can use inline CSS and directly to that particular div you can give the styling, or what you can use ID attribute, and with the help of that value you can give that particular styling. And as you know that ID attribute value should be unique. You should not use for some other elements. if you have used once. But again, class attribute value that you can repeat for a multiple times. So this particular thing you should know. If you wanted to get the particular divisions, you can use div tag. But if you wanted to view that particular divisions, you have to use border. So these particular things you should know. And not only in this particular web page, you can see on YouTube also. YouTube page you have seen, right? That main videos that they have given, that is a separate divisions. That suggested videos that what they have given, that is a separate divisions. Comments that what they have given, that is a separate divisions. So as a web developer, you should know how to give the separate divisions and where to give separate divisions. For everything we should not give. Where to give that particular thing you should know. Am I clear? For example, for YouTube they have given, for main content they have given a separate divisions, for suggested videos they have given a separate divisions, for comment they have given a separate divisions. Not only on YouTube, in every application they have used this particular div tag. So if you wanted to view that particular source code, you can use inspect. You can open inspect, so complete source code, it will be visible for you. Am I clear? So that is what we wanted to learn. Now I will be giving one task for you. Right now only, you have to design one table. Everyone knows, right, how to design one table. You have to design one table. You are having just 5 minutes with you. Start now. Just you have to design one table. That's it. Please maintain silence. I did not ask you to make a noise. Design a table fast. Now please have a focus here, everyone. Please stop discussions. Have a focus here. Now how we can create a table? First of all, let me create one file. So do I have created table here? Here I have not created. Let me create table. So table.html. Let me generate this structure. And please help me how to create a table. Now you already know how to create. Now we are going to start a table. First of all, which tag we have to use here? Table tag. It means we have to inform to the browser that we are going for tables. Now first of all, let's use table tag. After table, what we have to use? TR. Why we are using TR? It is a table row, and inside a table row only we wanted to get the columns, and over here column termed as table header. So table header we have to give. As a table header, what we can give first? Yes, what we can give? Yes, ID we can give. After that, what we can give? Yes, name we can give. Age we can give. Marks we can give. So how many rows we have created till now? How many rows we have created? One row we have created, and inside that what we have done? We have given all the table header. Am I clear? After that, for all the table header, I wanted to get the values, and in HTML that value is termed as table data. So how we can get a table data here? First, what we have to use? TR we have to use, table row only. So inside this we have to use TD tag, table data. So first I will give for my ID, then I will give for my name, then I will give for my age, then I will give for my marks. How many rows we have created till now? 2 rows we have already created. One more row I am creating, please focus here. 102 I will give, Arjun I will give, some age I will give, some marks I will give. How many rows we have created till now? How many rows we have created? 1 row, 2 row and 3 row. Total 3 rows we have created. One more row I wanted. Let's give 103. Let's give name. Age, let it be 21 only. Let's give marks. 104. Let's give some name. Marks, let it be 78 only. One more row I wanted. So total how many rows we have created here? First we have created this, second we have created this, third row we have created, fourth row we have created, fifth row we have created, and sixth row we have created. And in first row what we have given? Table header we have given. We should put table header, not table data. Here also we should put table header, and here also we should put table header. So in first row what we have given? Table header we have given. In second row we have given table data, and in third row also we have given table data. In fourth row also table data, fifth row also table data, and in last row also we have given table data. Now let execute this particular thing. So if I will execute, how it will display, please focus. Now my friend, till now just we have created a structure. I wanted to get a border for this particular thing. What we can use? Border we can use. Where we can use border? Here we can use border. Now the moment if I will use border, how it will display, please focus here. Let me open my browser. It has given a border, but right now we are getting double borders. We are getting double border, but my expectation is we should get a single border. Means appropriate border I wanted. How we can get an appropriate border here? CSS, yeah. What CSS we have to use? Or what we have to give inside CSS? See, I am giving you just 2 minutes of time. Try to get with the single border. Try to get with the appropriate border here. Just you are having 2 minutes of time. If you will not get, then I will let you know. Ajay, you got single border? You got? Show me. So please focus here how to get the proper borders. Let me go to my VS Code. Please have a focus here. Stop typing. So first of all, what I will do, I will remove this attribute because I don't want this. Now I will go to my head section. Here I will use my internal approach of CSS. If I am using internal approach, what we have to give here? Style we have to give. Not style, style tag we have to give. Now please have a focus. I want border for my table. For entire table I want border. After that, for my table header I want border, and for my table data also I want border. So if I want border for 3 of them, it means 3 elements name we have to give here. First element name we have to give for table, then we have to give for table header, then we have to give for table data. Now you only think using element name separately is the efficient approach, or using element name at a time is the efficient approach. What is the efficient approach over here? At a time. Now what we should do, in single statement only, I have to group my elements. How we can group my element name? We can use group selector. So first element name that what I am using is table. Now I wanted to make this as a group selector. Again we have to put our element name. What we should put first? Comma. After that table header. After that table data. This is my group selector that what I have used. Am I clear, friends? Now here what I will use? I will be using one property. I will be using one property which is your border. So border, if I am using, what are all the things we have to specify? Thickness or a size we have to specify. Type we have to specify. Color we have to specify. So as a thickness I will give 2 pixel, solid and red, or we can give black. Now let me execute this, let me check the output for this particular thing. Now the output that what I got over here, same that what we got before, but what I will do now, I will collapse my border. I will collapse my border. Collapse in sense, whatever double border we got over here, I wanted to make this as a single border. Am I clear? So for this we have to use one CSS property which is your border collapse. Which property we have to use? Border collapse. So this property we have to use, and here as a value we have to give this particular value which is your collapse. This value we have to give. Hit enter. Let's save this. Let's open my browser. Let's check it out that we got or not. Right now we got our expected result, and this is my appropriate border that what you have to generate, that what you have to design, and this only you have to get into your web particular page or into your web page. Am I clear? You should not get that particular double border. You should get this particular border which is your single. So if you wanted to get this proper border, you have to use CSS property. Which CSS property we have to use? Border collapse. And by seeing this particular table, you can able to identify that which property has been used for this particular border. Am I clear? So this border collapse you can use, and you can get the proper border in your web page. So please try it out with this particular thing. I hope that everyone got this particular collapse. Okay. Now please stop typing. Please have a focus here. Now let me ask you one question. How many types of borders we have seen as of now? How many types of border we have seen? Only solid we have seen. But we are having multiple options as a type of border that we are going to understand. So first border type that what we are having is solid, and solid, this we have already seen. After that we are having something called as dotted. Dotted is also a types of border. After dotted we are having something called as dashed border. This is also one more type of border. After dashed we are having something called as double. After double we are having something called as ridge. So how many types of borders we are having? First solid, next dotted, then dashed, then double, then ridge. What do you understand by ridge here? What is ridge? See, ridge will give you a solid border only, but it will make your border to look as a 3D. Am I clear? It will give a 3D effect to your particular borders. So if you wanted to get with the ridge, you can get, or if you wanted to get the 3D effects to a particular border, you can use ridge. And you know that how it will display. If I will give dotted, 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 it will display. How it will display dashed, it will put a dash. How it will display double, that you already know. And how to get with this thing, that I will implement practically. So please have a focus. Stop viewing your screen. Please have a focus here. When I will ask you to type something, that time only you have to use. Let me go to my VS Code. Now let me generate the file here. So let me give my file name border.html. Let me generate my structure. Let me give my title borders. Now first of all, what I will use here, I will use my h1 element. Here I will give one content. Hi, I am h1 tag. Again I will use one more element, h1. Let give h2. h1 we have already used. Let it give h2. Hi, I am h2 tag. Let's use h3 also. What is the difference between h1, h2, h3? There is a difference in size. Let's give h3 tag also. Let's use h4 also. Let's use h5 also. Now my friend, I wanted to give border for this particular elements. I wanted to use internal approach. And if I am using internal approach, then what we can use over here? What syntax we can follow? Style tag we can use. So let's use style tag here. Now first, what is my element name? h1. Now here I am going to give border for my h1 element. I will give size 2 pixel and I will give type ridge. Ridge, it has already given option that I will select. I will give color red. So what type we have used over here? We have used ridge. Now for my h2 element, same I will use border only, but as a border I will give 2 pixel, I will give solid, and I will give some other color which is black. Now let's use h3 also. For h3 let's use border only. So as a border give the thickness 2 pixel. Here I will use something called as double. Let's use some other color. Let's use green or green yellow. Now let's use h4 also. h4 also I will give border. Now let's give the thickness. How many borders we are having here? Ridge we have taken, solid, double, we are having something called as dotted also. Let's use dotted. Let's give some brown color. One more we left with, what is that? Yes, what is that? Ridge we have taken, solid we have taken, double we have taken, dotted we have taken, one more we are having, which is your dashed. Let's take dashed also, 2 pixel, dashed, and let's give some color. So what color we can give? Let's give red only, not RGB. Red. Now I will execute this. How it will display in our browser screen? Let's focus. So let me open my browser. Now, by seeing this particular border, you can able to identify first what border type we have given. First ridge we have given, solid we have given for this. If I have given ridge, some 3D effects it is giving to us. Am I clear? So first as a type we have given ridge. Am I clear? After ridge, if you will view this particular border, what we have given? Solid we have given. After solid, what we have given? Double. After double, what we have given? Dotted. After dotted, what we have given? Dashed. So this is a type of borders, and as a fresher you should know all these types. Am I clear? So whatever the types we have seen, this we have already seen. Now my scenario is very simple. What is my scenario? If you will see over here in a corner, we got sharp edges, right? At a corner we got sharp edges. I wanted to make it curve. How we can make it curve? No idea? Any idea you guys are having? Yeah. Radius. Who told radius? Very good. We have to use border radius. Border radius if you will use, then whatever sharp edges you got here, you will not get sharp edges. That edge will become curve. And how to get with the border radius? It is very simple. Let's go to my VS Code. Let's use border radius. Let's give size 10 pixel. Now let's focus here how it has changed from sharp edges to curve edge. Am I clear? So if this effect, if you wanted, you can use border radius. So it totally depends on scenario to scenario. What type of border if you wanted to get, you can get over here. Now my scenario is, it is very simple. For my top portion of my border, I want ridge. For my bottom portion of my border, I want solid. For my right portion of my border, I want double. And for my left, I want different types of border. How we can get? Yes, this scenario also can come. For different sides, we wanted different types of borders. How we can get? Try it. Try it. Did you get this particular border in the different side, different types? For the different sides, did you get that particular border? You did not get. Okay, try it out. And let me give you a clear-cut picture here. Please listen. Tomorrow, your session is going to become more interesting. Why it is going to become more interesting? It is very simple. Tomorrow, you will understand how to place your content anywhere in the web page. Please listen at least. After that, you can type. Tomorrow, your session, whatever I will teach in tomorrow's session, that is one of the most important session of CSS. Tomorrow you will learn how to place your content efficiently anywhere in the web page. So please do attend the tomorrow's session. It is very much important here. Am I clear? Now you can try. So how many of you how many of you got with the different styling for the different sites? Okay, so majority has got. What about you, last bench? You did not get? What about you, first bench? You are trying? Okay, for the time being you can stop using your laptop. I will let you know how to get. Now please have a focus, everyone, those who did not get with the different styling. So let me go to my VS Code first of all. So what I will do, for my H2 element only, I wanted to get this. So first I wanted to get my border for my top portion. Yes. So if you wanted to get your border for a top portion, you have to use border top. What you have to use? Border top CSS property you have to use. So here I will give 2 pixel. Here I will give rich. Here I will give some other color red. Now this we got for the top portion only. Now my expectation is for my bottom portion I wanted to get a border. Which property we have to use? Border bottom property we have to use. Let's use border bottom. 2 pixel. Let's use double for this. Let's give some different color, black. Now I wanted to get border for my left portion, left side. So let's give border left. Here let's give 2 pixel. Let's give dotted. Let's give some other color, yellow. So for how many sides we got border right now? For 3 sides. One more side is pending. Let's do for that. Border right. So let's go for border right. Give 2 pixel. Give something called as dashed we have not given. Give dashed. Give something called as gray. Now let's check it out for my H2 element that we got or not. Please focus here everyone. How we got my borders here? Which property we have used? Border top property we have used. In border top, what are all the things we have defined? Thickness we have defined. What type we have given for this? Ridge we have given, and color we have given this. Now for this particular thing, what type we have given? Double type we have given double. And which property we have used? Border bottom. For this what we have given? Border right. In border right, what type of borders we have given? Dashed. Over here what we have given in the left side? Dotted we have given in the left side. So like this, if you wanted to get the effects for the borders, you can get. Am I clear? So those who have not tried this particular border, please try it now. So how many of you have placed your Google in the middle? That what I have done? So how you have placed your Google in the middle? What you have used? I am not asking in the center. Center we have given, right? I am asking to put the border in the middle. You have done? No, you have not done. You have done? Anyone here? None of them? No. Okay. See, I will show one expected output that what I wanted here. Try it out if you can able to get that expected output. If you will not try or you can't able to get that particular output, you will understand when I will take padding and margin. But again, one expected output I am putting over here. So please have a focus. So span tag that what we have designed yesterday. See, please have a focus. When you have encountered with the Google page, Google home page, there how they have displayed Google? In the middle only they have displayed. Yes, it is in the center only, but it should come in the middle. See how it is coming in the middle. that code I will not showcase. I will do something, something will happen. But what something will happen, that you will understand in tomorrow's session. Okay. Have a focus here, how the things are happening. Please focus here. Where we got right now? We got in the center, right? We got in the middle. So my friends, wherever if you wanted to get your content, you can get. But how to get your content, that you will understand in the next session, in the tomorrow's session. And this is one of the most important thing, how to place your content anywhere efficiently. Now, one more task I am going to give right now. And the task not for everyone. The task is for whom? Who have already designed with the Google. It means who have already placed the Google here. And who have already done with the email validations. And who have already done with the borders. The task is just for whom? What you should do, whatever forms we have designed, right? So for that forms, just we have given a content, we have given a validations. Now right now, you have to design the particular form. And how you can design a particular form? With the help of CSS. So that designing part you have to get it right now. Am I clear? So this is your assignment, and that assignment I am expecting in today's session. So those who have done with the email validation, those who have done with this particular thing and the borders, you can start your task. So please start your task. You guys understood, right? Whatever forms we are having, just you have to give some styling to that particular forms. How to give styling, that everything I have conveyed. But for a particular form, you have to think how you can get a styling. So design that particular form now only. And for the submit button, I wanted to get that hover. And how to get hover, that everything I have already taught in a last session. So that you have to get right now. So please get it with that. So please start doing.